is traveling, you can never actually predict where it is. This principle of uncertainty, even though we know, we still cannot predict, and that produces certain questions also and opportunities also, right? So the whole idea of talking to you about design thinking is to develop that ability to look at a thing critically, जिसे हम critical thinking भी कहते हैं. Finnish schools में design thinking starts from the age of 5. They start doing collaborations, they start doing projects, and they look at answers for different problems. It's not just mathematics, it's not just physics, it's not just geography. It's an application of all that learning that will solve problems. So, any questions now on design thinking? Anybody who has any question?
No, sir. I think I'm very clear with design thinking.
जी.
Thank you.
अच्छा, मैं algorithms का जो कह रहा था ना आपको, so algorithms is largely about logic. And the problem was कि उस वक्त जो है, there was a big conflict between the church and the Khilafat, right? The Muslim concept of the Khilafat and the church, because they were vying for power and they were they were competing for different regions of the earth. So the church जो है, Pope जो है, वो अपने messages जो भेजते थे to their different outposts, वो साइफर की फॉर्म में होते थे, वो कोडेड होते थे. So a Muslim mathematician was given the task कि ये डेटा जो है, जो ट्रांसफर हो रहा है, लिखा हुआ होता था, लेकिन आप पढ़ नहीं सकते थे क्योंकि वो चेंज हुआ होता था, वो इनकोड हुआ होता था. His challenge was to decode. So that is how he developed the algorithm. He developed patterns. He developed that if this particular word is repeated so many times, it means this. जो हम कहते हैं ना, वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स, वैल्यू ऑफ वाई, वैल्यू ऑफ जेड. तो ये सारी चीजें उन एल्गोरिदम से आई. और क्योंकि एल्जेब्रा वाज इन्वेंटेड बाय दैट पर्सन, वहां से ये एल्जेब्रा से एल्गोरिदम्स. सो व्हेनेवर यू आर स्टडीइंग मैथमेटिक्स एट एनी लेवल, आपने ये सोचना है, व्हाट इज मल्टीप्लिकेशन. somebody simple definition of multiplication. What exactly is multiplication?
Sir, multiplication is the adding, like addition of more things, but in a more repeated pattern.
It's
More
a
scalable.
faster way. It's a faster way of adding. It is
Yes.
accelerated addition.
Yes,
And
that's right.
what is division then?
It's accelerated subtraction.
Absolutely. If you understand these two things, you will understand almost all of mathematics. That one is faster addition and one is faster subtraction. Now, when you think of it in this manner, then it becomes very simple. So we've created rules. जो एक रूल है जिसे पेमडास भी कहते हैं, बॉडमास भी कहते हैं. Any equation, right? So what is the function that you do first? And what is the function that you do last? And if you follow that pattern, you will always get the right answer. O-level students already know this. Bracket of, जो ब्रैकेट जो है वो पेमडास में पैरेंथेसिस बन जाता है. ब्रैकेट है, ऑफ है, मल्टीप्लिकेशन है, डिवीजन है, एडिशन है, सब्ट्रैक्शन है. यही है ना? How many have studied this? ये जो मैंने अभी बताया आपको, उसको आप बॉडमास कह लें. बॉडमास इसलिए कि ब्रैकेट है, ऑफ है, मल्टीप्लिकेशन है, डिविजन है, सब्ट्रैक्शन, एडिशन है, सब्ट्रैक्शन है, या उसको पेमडास कह दें। पेमडास में जो ब्रैकेट था वो अब पेरेंथेसिस बन जाता है। फिर सेट्स है। सो व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज अ सेट, जो मैथ्स में पढ़ते हैं हम। उसके भी रूल्स है। बर्ट्रैंड रसल का नाम सुना है किसी ने?
Sir,
बर्ट्रैंड
can you
रसल
repeat?
जी,
Can you repeat the word? What are you said?
बर्ट्रैंड रसल। बर्ट्रैंड रसल वाज अ फिलोसोफर एंड अ मैथमेटिशियन। ठीक है ना? तो वो कहते हैं जी, मेन पैराडॉक्स ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स, देयर आर सर्टेन पैराडॉक्सेस and solutions lie in understanding those paradoxes. Paradoxes are normally those things which are in conflict with each other, like right and wrong, yes and no. These are all paradoxical things. ये जो पहले मैंने रूल्स बताए आपको पेमडास के या बॉडमास के, you cannot solve mathematical equations without knowing these rules. Yeah, then you come on to calculus, and then you come on to trigonometry and geometry. So geometry is one of the most advanced sciences. Most mathematical solutions actually come out of geometry. We study geometry, right? We know who Pythagoras was. इस पे अगर आप लोगों को कोई सवाल हो तो पूछिएगा आप. Then we'll move on to skills, जो second part है आज का conversation का.
Sir, the class ending time was not given clearly. What is the ending class time?
Whenever we want to end. So when you get tired of listening to me, you raise your hand and say, "Can we please end?" And we'll end it. Normally,
No,
my
sir.
class I take 90 minutes.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है? But there is
Okay.
no barrier. If you feel that you've heard enough for one day, that is up to you. Just raise your hand. If you have something else to do, raise your hand.
No, sir. I was just asking because
No, I
usually
understand.
other classes like this, no?
It's
But
not.
not right now. But I was just asking.
Okay. All right. So the second thing that we're going to talk about is, which I have mentioned to you before, is the Japanese philosophy of Ikigai. It's pronounced Ikigai, IKIGAI. So it says that everybody has a passion. There is something that I like to do, I want to do, I love doing. So the whole concept is, first and foremost, define your passion. What is it that gets you out of bed every morning? What is it that you look forward to in a day? If I play cricket, and I used to play cricket, so every Sunday I used to look forward to playing a match when I was 8, 9, 10. So I was very passionate about cricket. And every Sunday morning I would get up early. I would be looking at the watch and saying, when is it going to be time for me to get ready and go to the ground? So that is passion. Passion is something that you do without being paid for it. You want to do it. So the first thing we have to do is discover our passion. Whatever we are studying, I may be studying mathematics, I may be studying geography, I may be studying finance, I may be studying English as a language or literature. But what is my passion that I will apply all this to? I may want to be a healer. So my passion is healing, because of which I may go into medicine. It is my passion that took me to medicine. So the first thing is to discover your passion. So Japanese का जो ये concept है ikigai का, it is about the purpose of life. What is the purpose of my life? So I define a purpose for myself. It can't be I get up in the morning, I have breakfast, then I have lunch, then I have dinner, And then I get up the next morning and I'm going to have breakfast, then I'm going to have lunch, then I'm going to have dinner. And by the time I'm 70, I never knew what my passion was. So you can't have a purposeless life. You have to have a purpose. When I'm studying in school or I want to go to a top university, I want to follow my passion. I want to go to Harvard or I want to go to MIT or I want to go to Cambridge or I want to go to Oxford or I want to go to INSEAD. Right? These are top universities and schools in the world. But it's my passion that takes me. I have a friend in Cambridge. He's the dean of astrophysics and he's from Balochistan. He was born in a village in Balochistan. His name is Dr. Yarjan. So I asked Dr. Yarjan in a conversation like this, and I said, when was the first time that you thought of space and you thought of stars and planets and you know asteroids and all kinds of celestial bodies? So he said, I was 3 years old and we used to sleep on the roof, and I used to look up into the sky, and I used to be fascinated, and that's what I've pursued all my life. So he is the dean of astrophysics at Cambridge, right? He's followed his passion. So first thing is your passion. Second thing is your skill. What is it that you're skilled at? What kind of skill have you acquired? Now, skills can be what you call physical skills also, and skills can be mental skills also. So, Einstein was a person who was skilled at thought experiments. He could imagine things, he could ask those questions of himself, and he would seek and discover. So, his skill was that mental thought process. Standing at a train station, watching a train go by. Every day, he used to go to the patent office in Geneva and he used to take a train. So when he used to be standing at the station, he used to see some trains go by. And he would imagine and he would think that that person sitting in the train that he saw going by, he observed him. But that person sitting in the train was also observing him. So relativity came throughout that there is everything has a relatable position depending on the observer. So skills. My skill may be I'm very good with my hands. I can make something. So anybody amongst you who know golf as a game, तो आपको पता है कि जी there is a small little golf ball and there is something called a tee. एक छोटा सा प्लास्टिक का होता है अब. It's like a cup on the top and it has a stem. So when a golfer is going to hit his first shot, वो उसको पहले जमीन में लगाता है, उसके ऊपर वो बॉल को रखता है and then he hits. Now where did this tee come from? So golfers about 120 years ago, they used to carry sand in their pocket. They used to have a small pouch with sand in it. And they used to put that sand, place the ball on top, and then hit it. So one guy, a golfer, who was also a dentist, and he was a carpenter. He used to love carpenting. उसने एक दिन बैठ के लकड़ी का एक पीस लिया और उसने उसको whittling की, उसको carve किया, and he made a tea. Next time when he went to play, he took it out of his pocket, he put it on the ground, put the ball on top and hit it. उसके साथ जो golfers थे उन्होंने कहा, what are you doing? तो उसने कहा, I'm doing what I normally do. यहाँ मैं जेब से सैंड लगा के सैंड निकाल के रखता, फिर उस सैंड को मैं इकट्ठा करता, वापस पाउच में डालता. So I made this tea. So they checked the rules and there was nothing in the rules to prevent that. So that is how the golf tea was born. And billions of teas have been sold. Billions. So that man's family has benefited from that little one thing he did because he had the skill to solve that problem. So you have to think of it in that way. So first and foremost, your passion, your purpose. Second, the skill that you acquire to follow that passion, to realize that passion. So you have to combine the two. And third thing, the opportunity that is created by that combination of your passion and your skill. How do you convert your passion and your skill into earning, productivity. How do you become productive member of society? By solving problems. Again, we feed back into or feed forward into design thinking. So whatever I learn in school, whatever subject I study in school is acquisition of knowledge, not purposeless, not just a piece of paper which says this is a certificate or this is a degree. The real thing, the value lies in the learning of what I've learned. So this is a very simple concept: passion, skill, opportunity. And you're set for life. You can do so many things. So the third part that we had was ethics.